using it for a long time because it's really good. It's a Zoom TM-01 tri-metal distortion pedal. Obviously I don't need the metal distortion pedal with this thing. This is nice. Anyway, most heavy metal pedals are kinda shit. Like all of them. I was going to list some examples, but I don't think I need to. Like, generally terrible. The one that I have here is no longer in production, but you can still occasionally find them on eBay if you're lucky. This is it. It has 3-band EQ with variable mid-range, and obviously gain and level control, and a big chunky foot switch, and it's all made of fairly heavy metal, quite fittingly. I've got everything set to 50%, so you're going to hear what this pedal sort of sounds like without having anything adjusted. The amp I'm going to be running it through is a Roland Spirit 50, which is absolutely no good for metal, which I think is the whole point of having a heavy metal pedal. You have an amp that is no good for heavy metal, and you try to make it good for heavy metal by plugging in a metal pedal. Usually you won't succeed. So this amp was made sometime in the late 70s, I think. This used to be a combo, but I've just recently turned it into a head because the speaker was broken. This here is the speaker cabinet I'm going to be running it through, which is a Harley Benton 1x12 containing a Celestion Vintage 30. So that's our setup, and I'm just going to demonstrate the clean sound. With the tri-metal on, with no EQing or anything. So you can hear that's quite scooped and kind of buzzy, that sort of recognisable shit metal distortion sound that you think is cool when you're like 13, and then you grow up and realise that you do not stand out in a band mix and that you actually need some mid-range. So let's give it some mid-range. So we're going to turn up the mids. The great thing here is you can control what mids, so let's give it a sort of slightly higher mid-range boost, and the level needs to come up as well because there was a noticeable drop from the clean sound. So let's do that and see if that helps at all. rid of a little bit of buzziness. Obviously turn the treble down a little bit and a little bit more mid-range. So that's quite a fairly usable metal sound, really. Coming out of a guitar that cost £200, pedal that will probably cost you another 50 or 60. An amp that's so terrible that you can probably pick up something similar for free, or 20 quid. And speaking pattern costs around 100. Admittedly, I've never tried this live, and there are some really terrible sounds you can get out of this pedal. So, what a lot of people might do that are into their metal will go for the mid-range and just scoop that fucker. Just get rid of it, because who needs mid-range, right? Just rocking out in our bedroom. Turn up the treble and the bass. Let's see what happens now. Sound like Dimebag in a tin can being attacked by a swarm of wasps. Let's have another unusable sound. Let's crank the high mid-range. Turn the range all the way to the top. Turn the mid-range up. Get rid of treble. Get rid of bass. Turn the gain down and the level up. You, of course, never do this, but I'm just demonstrating the range of sounds you can get with this. Sound, that's almost like a little fuzz. Right, I'll show you another thing this pedal is good for, which is downtuning. Even said in the instruction manual that I don't have anymore, that this is perfect for 7-string guitars, which weren't popular at the time. But let's have a quick demonstration. I'm going to put it back to the same setting as I had before, with the mid-range turned up a little bit and the level turned up a little bit. Then I'm going to look for my plectrum. Right, so this is another fairly cheap guitar, Schecter Omen Extreme 7, about £300, nothing special. Bass response, you can hear the different character of the pickups, which I can demonstrate again if I switch to the neck pickup and split the coils. So that was the Zoom Tri-Metal TM-01 Distortion pedal. No longer available. One of the last analog pedals that Zoom made. Bye bye. I hope you enjoyed my video.